The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Let me. Hey, Bougie Gang. Good morning. It's members and mods. How are you today? Good morning. Happy Monday. Guys, this weekend went way too fast. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Monday. Um, Where do we start? Guys, there's so many comments, and I would really like to do an addressing the comments, but I want to talk about two things, and addressing the comments will have to wait. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Ruby, how are you? Good morning, Chrissy. Good morning, Erica. How are you? Good morning, Bama girl. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hey, Live, Laugh, Love. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. How's everything going? Guys, okay, let me pull this up. So we talked about it. I actually started editing like a little bit of a video, but I said, you know what? I'm just going to talk about it in the morning and be done. Which maybe I'll still put it up, but this little edited piece, but I did want to talk about these things. I know for those of you who are on notification gang, Keisha did drop a video this morning, and I did I watched it before I came here because um just because I knew someone would say, hey, Keisha dropped a video this morning. And also I wanted to see like what her part, like what she had to say versus what Jeremy put out. And I'm just going to be honest, if you watched Jeremy's video or you were over here, um then pretty much I would say almost 65% of the video is the same video, but from Keisha's camera. Like everything we saw, everything she vlogged, she pretty much vlogged when she was with him, with the exception she was at the clinic. Now, what clinic she was at, I was trying, I hit my advance button. She was sitting in the waiting room. Um she didn't want to violate anybody's privacy, which I get. And also, if I were in a doctor's office and someone started vlogging me, forget about my privacy. Just like, sis, where's your common sense? Like, yeah. I don't think that would be the right thing to do. If you're in a doctor's office and the waiting room is empty, I guess that's up to you. But a waiting room full of people, I almost would say, me, you should have tried it and see what happened. Because I'm quite sure, um, any number of things could have happened and none of them would have been pleasant. So, fortunately, Sis's common sense clocked in, for her to not do something foolish like film people, um, at a surgery center. Because just even forget about HIPAA, which doesn't fall under us. We're not medical professionals, we're not medical facilities. I would just say common sense would say that's like filming people in the bathroom, right? Um, right? Okay. Anyway, okay, so she was in the doctor's waiting room. I don't recall when she specifically said she was getting her boobs done, other than when she had just come back from surgery. And she said something about um, that you could still see a little puffiness. And then she talked about something about how her original surgery, so she got back from surgery and she said, stepping into the heat, she felt like she was almost about to pass out. She was on the phone with the girls and she said, I had to like quickly get off the phone with the girls because I didn't want them to see me like that, which I don't know if she got, anesthesia can definitely do a number. It's, it works. It's different on everyone. Right. And, she said that so she said she was going to call them back. She was laying down. She said something about her original breast implants were something like 250 cc's. Now they're like 400 or 400 and something. I was just like, that's like basically double the size. Girl, first thing I thought of was Wendy Williams. I was like, sis, I don't know if you had enough back there to balance out having a big boobs and a little body. Girl, that's on her. I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised that she felt like what she'd gotten wasn't enough. Girl, we going to see the circus when we gonna see everything. Okay, she said because she was leaving outside of her 7 days, she was gonna have to take her surgical tape off herself. Usually whenever they give you the clearance to go ahead and get into the shower, once you start showering and bathing, they start to loosen up, and sometimes they will just start to fall off. But if she has to take it off, um you know she's a big girl. She can handle it. Let's see. So, but that was really it. Nothing. She said she's going to do a sit down video and talk about everything. Um, you said lower and uppercase P. But the interesting thing, just from a timeline perspective, when she was in Miami last week, so was Jacky O. And we don't know. Jacky O was over at the Homestead Hilton Hotel and she was unresponsive. Now, I was trying to find like the news story from Miami to see cuz the news channels will typically show up, any kind of anything, but I don't know if there was, I'm sure maybe once they found out that this was like a social media person and someone who was on a popular TV show. I don't know. I know it was talked about, but I don't know if it made like we're outside in front of the Homewood Suites Hilton, da, 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 where so and so was found. You know what I mean? Like so. Um, let's see. But it was definitely widely covered on news channels. I just didn't see anyone really going in depth about when paramedics were called and stuff like that. It was more of like national news reports rather than something local like the Miami news stations. So, let me see. But anyway, so yeah, um, Keisha was there basically around the same time that this was happening. And when she said she came back to the hotel and almost passed out. I mean, not to say it's the same thing because I wasn't at surgery suite. I don't know who her doctors are. It doesn't make a difference. But the one thing that we talked about is that, when you have surgery and you get doctor's orders, you must follow doctor's orders. And so who knows if the surgery center was aware, if she was by herself or she had a traveling companion, or maybe she hired like a visiting nurse to come and check on her. Because there's nursing services where you can call and order a registered nurse to come and check on you. The surgery center sometimes has nurse. You can go to a recovery house, right? Where it is kind of like a Airbnb type setting where you may have a nurse who owns or doctor, whomever, a recovery facility where it is hotelish, but it's also someone who's keeping an eye on you. There's hotels that specifically do recovery care, especially in areas where lots of plastic surgery is done, especially if you don't staying at a place like that, especially if you don't have a traveling companion. Um, so I don't know what happened to sis, but it's quite possible um, something could have, occurred in her, kind of like Keisha just casually mentioning she almost passed out. I mean, anything could happen. You get lightheaded, you fall down. It could be anything. So, again, it just awful situation. Luckily, Jeremy was there. She said Jeremy was so on the spot, Johnny on the spot. But girl, he didn't seem like that in his videos, but to her, he was quite attentive and did his job. So as long as she's happy with Jeremy's level of service, it doesn't matter to us because girl, that's I don't think this is anybody's man on this live at the moment, right? She's trying to compete with the women. Yeah, it's I look, if she, some people, look, everyone, a lot of people, I don't want to say everyone, there are people out here, let me start this sentence off right. There are a lot of people out here who want what they, you know what I mean? Like some people who are short want to be tall. If you have curly hair, you want straight hair. If you have straight hair, you want curly hair. So there's always some admiration for maybe what you don't have, right? And I just, I've got boobs, so I've never had a desire for boobs. I've got a booty. Would I love to have a flat tummy? Of course, but I don't want it bad enough. You know what I mean? If I wanted it bad enough, I'd have one. You know what I mean? There are some people who feel like they have to compensate for whatever, or it's just an aesthetic that they want. You know what I mean? So girl, someone in her comments said they wish she had shown this out of hadn't shown this out of respect for Jacky O. Let me tell you something. I would be surprised if Keisha even knew what happened. I'm not going to say doesn't know because I really didn't know who Jacky O was. I watched Wild and Out. I didn't know who she was. When I saw her picture, I think, yeah, I mean, she looked familiar, but I wasn't following her. You know what I mean? So I had no idea when it came up. I saw the picture while we were live, and someone later said in the chat, and I was like, "Oh, I just saw that on TMZ," and we went back to it. Now, Keisha, I would not be surprised if Keisha didn't even know that had happened. I'm going to be honest. Do you think she's watching the news? I know she's on social media, but Keisha is squarely focused on herself. So I don't know what she knows. You know what I mean? And even if she does know, I mean, there's thousands of people who had surgery, and girls just got to make her coins. You know what I mean? I think if her best friend had surgery, or um someone from Wild 'N Out or something like that. Keisha is so far removed from that woman. She didn't know her, and Jacky didn't know Keisha, and I don't know. Some of this tiptoeing through the tulips is part of what the problem is today. Like, let me tell you something. There is a lot of inconsiderate people out here, but sometimes being considerate has gone just a little too far. Now, her posting that today, I don't think has anything to do with Jacky O. I think the coincidence is that they were both in the same city getting similar surgeries, both on social media. Um, and it was interesting hearing from that perspective, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what she saw. She's just recovering from surgery. She could have been asleep for 4 days. You know what I mean? I'm sure she's seeing it now potentially, and people are talking about it. Plus, she watches Love Lies and Lace Fronts. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean. um I don't know. Look, like I said, some of this tiptoeing through the tulips, if everyone was concerned about people's feelings and consideration, y'all wouldn't be here right now. 268 people. If you guys cared about people talking about what other people got going on, y'all wouldn't be here, right? So let's square that up. I'm not saying, yeah, that's it. It was just a surgery. Like, how many thousands and thousands of people had surgery last week and made it home? It's very sad that this lady passed away. I'm just really, I'm curious how people are going for surgery and don't have anyone to care for them overnight. You know what I mean? She didn't have a nurse. You know what I mean? I don't know. Did she have a nurse checking in? Was this a recovery type suite where maybe they have a nurse on the floor and the nurse is checking in because the tourism for people coming to have surgery is pretty profitable. So I would imagine some of these hotels, but then that increases the liability. So I don't really know if she wasn't able to book into a place where they had a nurse on duty overnight, where you're not staying in the hospital and you're not staying at the surgery center, but there are registered nurses. There's electrolyte, IV infusion. They're keeping an eye on you. They're making sure you're getting your pain medicine, even just for 24 hours. Because I'm telling you guys, the first 24 to 48 hours after surgery are critical. Even getting your wisdom teeth taken out. You guys know this. You can't go to the endodontist and get your wisdom teeth out and drive a car, not have someone to pick you up. They give you instructions. They tell you not to leave the person. I mean, are you kidding? So I just don't understand how, there's doctors out here allowing people to leave a facility not knowing what they're going home to and not have the proper care and supervision, because what happened could have happened anyway, but possibly if there had been someone there to know, like when Keesha said today in her video that she almost passed out, well, she had her boyfriend there. If Jacky O was traveling by herself, God only knows, what if she was not alone, if someone would have been able to call 911 sooner rather than being found unresponsive. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I'm sure more details will come out as time goes on as to exactly what precipitated the call. Was her man calling? Was her family calling to check on her to see, hey sis, how you doing? And she didn't answer. And or like I was talking to my husband last night, anytime I've had surgery, and I don't know if they do this where you guys are from too, but this particular hospital, girl, they will call you at least 1 to 2 times. They will call you. Did you pick up your prescription? Hey, Miss So and So, you okay? You'll be here in 7 o'clock, right? Don't eat anything, okay? Did you get your prescriptions? Okay. All right. Now, who's picking you up? Can I have their number, please? Call my pickup person. Let's just say last surgery, my husband, they call. Are you picking up Francoise? Yes. What time? Okay. Where are you going to be? Oh, well, I'll be down in the waiting room. Okay. Well, we'll come find you. Oh, okay. You're going to be somewhere. Okay. We're going to call you an hour before pickup so you can be there when she gets up. Da 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 da. The next day, they called. I almost feel like they called later that evening, like around 6 or 7 o'clock, to ask if we needed anything. And then the following morning, and then that was it. It was go to the doctor, like whatever my day was that I needed to go get my follow up. But a lot of facilities will call and keep checking on you because, of course, they don't know what's going on in people's homes and they want to make sure you're getting your medication. They want to do a check in, make sure that you're feeling okay. But yeah, they said around midnight, Jacky was found unresponsive. So I'm thinking midnight. She's from Cali, which would be right before 9 o'clock. If it was right before midnight here, it was right before 9 there. So possibly her man was calling just to do a check in, see how she's doing. Are you sleeping? Did you take your medicine? Da, da, da. Are you okay? Are you walking around? Who knows? I'm sure they'll tell the story because it not just even for nosy purposes, it's more so people do need to know, and it's not wise to travel by yourself. Now, I was watching Keisha's video and they said when she went for her pre-op, they told her not to bring her companion, maybe because the waiting room was full, but why not just wait downstairs? I mean, he walked around while she was having surgery, not in the surgery center. He could have, you know what I mean? So when she, forget about the pre op, but the post op visit, when she had to get into the lift by herself and then he went off to go do whatever he was doing in his video, I'm just wondering why he didn't go and just wait for her downstairs. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Um, Girl. Did she say what she got done? Her breasts. She went from like 220 something to 400 and something. It's towards the end. We'll watch it, but the video literally just came out. And we'll do either later today or tomorrow or something, but it's posted. She just put it up. But yeah, she got her boobs done. Um, oh, you don't watch Keisha with her silly self. Okay. Yeah. I'm just what I was talking about, not even just her video, but just like simultaneously, ripped from the headlines. We know that unfortunately, sis Jacky O did not make it from her surgery. She was at the Homewood Suites, Hilton, recovering, and was found unresponsive at midnight. I have not seen any other stories. Like I said, I was trying to find a local Miami story. Um, so if I find one before we check out, I'll play it, but I don't have one yet pulled up. Um, when was this? According to Miami Police Department, it was just before 10 p.m. Wednesday night when Miami Fire and Rescue responded to the Homewood Suites by Hilton Miami downtown Brickell Hotel. So very much in the same vicinity. Um, After getting a call about an unresponsive woman. So obviously someone from the hotel had to have contacted. Crews took her to Mercy Hospital in Coconut Grove. You know, despite trying to resuscitate her, she was pronounced dead. Police said that they and medical examiners' offices are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death, and the case is still in preliminary stages. Officials haven't confirmed where and when she underwent surgery. So that was at that time. Now we know it was Dr. Zach, somebody who had just had some malpractice lawsuits. Um, BET released a statement about Smith's death Thursday, saying they were deeply saddened and that she will be forever treasured and missed. So yeah. So yeah, Keisha put her video out, and I don't have a problem with her putting her video out. I really don't. I don't think she was woohoo. I'm good. I think it was just very dry. It was Keisha dry, and I don't even think at the time she recorded the video, she would have even known. Now, obviously, at the time she put it out, which would be today, she knows what happened. But, um, there's how many billions of people in this world? I mean, it's very, very sad. But like I said, we can't tippy toe. It's good because there are people out here who are having surgery today and life goes on. You know what I mean? Some people have to have surgery. They're getting reconstruction. Maybe they've had breast cancer. They've had other things happen for whatever reason. They're going to have surgeries, and people don't need to be afraid. Things happen, and it's unfortunate, but I think some of this elective plastic surgery, people just need to understand the repercussions and ramifications of going under anesthesia and having major surgery that's not really treated like major surgery. Like, you're getting your chest ripped open and people are going home same day. Like, that's a lot you know some of these same day surgery centers really need to be doing things in the hospital, but the reason why the costs are what they are, even if it's expensive, the cost would be far greater if it was done in a hospital setting. But a hospital setting is the best setting, especially for the first 24 hours. So, it's really sad. But anyway, we'll keep our eyes and ears open. I saw that Jackie doctor I was getting sued by two different people. Then he tried to countersue them both for $30,000. Girl, he's gonna have some splaining to do. He had bad reviews. Yeah, so they were saying he was board eligible, not board certified. Board eligible just means that you've met the criteria to be able to take the exam. But you could have either not taken it yet, or you may not have passed it. And I don't know how many times you're able to fail before you have to sit and, like the bar exam. I think some states you can take it twice. After you fail it the second time, sometimes you have to sit for a year before you can take it again. So you have two shots to take it. You sit for a year and then you can take it again. You don't obviously have to go back to school because you get your JD. But in some states, if you fail it twice consecutively, after 12 months, you can apply to go ahead and take it again. Um, Stories like this can help others choosing elective surgeries. Maybe will make a wise decision. Absolutely. When Keisha said she almost passed out, but thank God Jeremy was there, I was just like, oh my God. Um, and then last week, even though we were laughing and kikiing, when he said he was going down to the pool and leaving her, I was just like, sir, I mean, that's not a safe thing to do. I mean, you can leave someone for a short period of time, but for several hours, and we don't know how long he was gone. He could have been gone for 45 minutes, but at the end of the day, you were there for your girlfriend to have surgery, not to be luxuriating in the pool. Bring a book, open the windows, put on a good movie, and sit and watch her, because some people can have convulsions. Like, anything can happen. Someone probably asked the hotel to do a well check. Yeah, because if I was calling my sister and she didn't answer the phone, she's not answering her cell phone. Anything could have happened, guys. It could have been the doctors. It could have been the surgery. It could have been a trip and fall. It could have been lightheaded, passed out. It could have been anything that could happen. That's why they don't want you, because anesthesia affects people so differently. Then you're taking heavy pain medications. Then your body is still in distress mode from having surgery. That's a lot, you know? And being alone is not good. So again, I don't know if she was alone 100% for sure, but I would imagine she was alone. Um, it's unfortunate, but people can't be scared. Yeah, you can't be scared out here. Um, but you got to do your due diligence and make sure that you're going to reputable. I would even say board certified, just because when you are having when you are entering into specialty medicine, why not have a board certified plastic surgeon? It doesn't mean that someone who's not board certified isn't qualified um, to do certain things, but they haven't met all of the standards. They don't necessarily have to adhere by board guidelines. Obviously, they have to adhere to medical practice, especially if he's already a surgeon, he's a surgeon, right? Surgeons can pretty much almost do anything. But if you are board certified in a particular specialty, that means you've had advanced training, you've passed the exams, you're doing your annual CEUs, you're attending conferences, you are known in your profession as someone who has a certain amount of experience, skilled, certified, educated, all of the things. I mean, the man was still a doctor. It's not like he just walked off the street and just started doing surgeries. However, um, that might not have been your area of expertise. I mean, maybe he's a general surgeon and he's been taking out like appendix and doing hernias and this, that, and the third. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I guess we could do some reading and find out a little bit more about Dr. Zach, over the next week, and talk about and see what was what. Because I heard that he had yeah, someone said bad reviews. I heard that too, and I think I saw it too. They showed some screenshots of God. I don't want to say Yelp, but maybe it was. Um, let's see. Anyone? Okay. For anyone really into astrology, this isn't the best time to have elective surgery. Mars is in retrograde and will be until January. Wow. I agree. It's unfortunate people can't be scared. I had a very successful and smooth tummy tuck and is it maybe lipo procedure? You have lips, but was it lipo? But I had lots of help and a great doctor. Lipo procedure. Okay. Um, if I was getting elective surgery, I went to the doctor. This is a little more seasoned, not necessarily old, but somebody who's been on their job for longer than 10. Absolutely. And the senior doctors, girl, they've gotten you know, the 10-year doctor has 10 years of experience. The senior doctor, senior seasoned, you might be looking at 25, 30. And that doesn't mean old medicine, because keep in mind, when you are board certified, any of you professionals out here who have a certification license, you know that you have to keep your license up. You have to have your professional fitness on. You need to know what's new, what's current, what's next. You have to attend conferences. You have to keep up on information. So just, don't throw out the old doctors or the older doctors or more senior doctors, because keep in mind, um, they learned at one particular time, but that doesn't mean that the learning stopped. The learning continues, because you have to continue and you have to know what's current. I mean, we're not practicing the same medicine today that we were 20 years ago. So keep in mind, they have a wealth of knowledge. So not to throw out the 10-year doctors, but trust me, some of these people who have seen it all are some of the best, because keep in mind, the ones with the 10 years of experience, guess who's teaching them in medical school? Guess who they're learning under in their residency? Guess who they are sitting with as they are networking with other doctors at the professional organizations? You know what I mean? So everyone brings their skill set. But yeah, you definitely want to uh, do adequate research, and then also feel very comfortable and see the work, and also get the word on the street. You know what I mean? Because the word on the street is key. Because you can see all the great reviews, but girl, if the word on the street ain't popping, that might not necessarily be a good thing. Did we get maybe somebody renewed their membership? Because I didn't see a new member pop up, but I do see I see one new member. So maybe someone out there in the bushes renewed their membership. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Got to check you out. Don't go off IG. Yes, absolutely. Get the likes up. Thank you. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm at work listening to the tea. How y'all doing? We're doing great, Jenny. Good morning. Bonjour. I think another issue is they don't do annual checkups with their girl. Underlying conditions, right, Mars? Underlying conditions. Very true. So many young and fresh doctors doing these surgeries, not saying something can't happen. It's the more surgeries, the more you've seen. So let me tell you guys this. I had a surgery, and it turned out that after I'd had my C-section, my actual stomach pouch fused to the wall of my belly. So the scar tissue that formed around my cesarean section scar, my stomach, my actual stomach pouch was fused to the wall of my stomach because where the scar tissue formed and the scar tissue on internally, I guess it was in close enough proximity to my stomach, and my stomach was actually like boom right there. Okay. And when I got surgery done, this was discovered while they were in surgery, and they were like, "Oh, by the way," which I guess that's kind of a hernia potentially. I'm not sure. I think that it's a form of a hernia. And they were like, "Oh, you had a slight hernia. We fixed it in the surgery, so no big deal. But your stomach was fused to the wall of your abdomen." And I was just like, "What?" But those are things you'll never know until either you have a problem or someone goes in there. And typically, if the doctors if they see something and they're able to fix it quickly, most very good doctors will do that. Um, and that's it. So, yes. But yeah, getting your regular checkups. But yeah, those underlying conditions, yet we didn't know they had this or we didn't know they had that. Um, it's unfortunate, but yeah. So like I said, Keisha put up her surgery video, and it was basically her camera view of everything we already saw in Jeremy's videos, just to be quite honest. Except for probably about the last 5 to 10 minutes, I would say. So that was that on that. Anyway, let's move over into, let's see. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. I just want to talk about this because I'm sorry. I feel like this is someone who never misses an opportunity to talk shit about other people. And girl, this isn't even, look, we're just going to get into it. Okay. I'm not even going to preface. I'm not going to preface over preface. We're going to just get into it because sis is over here doing the most. I guess she's in her new place by now, but I just want to talk about these last 10 minutes or so. If you guys did not see it, I did post a video doing some commentary on her registry. And let's talk about this. Let's see. Um, and then I'm gonna talk about something else too, really quick. Let me move this so we can. Girl, this is a whole mess. Sis needs some help with organization. If anyone's out there want to help this woman, please help her with her organization because girl, it's a mess. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay.
Snuggled the whole time. Like I will, but I did make a registry for my new place.
Okay, so she's basically still packing at this moment. Now she's in her new place now, I guess, according to whatever she was saying. But this is a video that was posted 3 days ago, right? She has her registry link right here. We'll go click on it in a minute. But sis was over here packing up over to her sister's house looking like she's getting ready to make pizza, with her bonnet on. And I don't understand this look that she has of cutting straight down the middle t-shirts. I don't get it. I do like to cut the shoulders off of t-shirts. Not every t-shirt I own, but I think she's trying to get some sort of V-neck going because maybe it's too tight up on her neck or she thinks it's a look. I don't know, but she gets these big gigantic dad shirts and then cuts them down the middle and then puts on push-up bras and thinks it's cute, and it's not really giving what I think she thinks it's giving. But anyway, at this moment she's getting ready to go ahead and drop off the dry bag session. But little did everyone know who's watching this is that the preceding 52 minutes was the lead up to it. Why do I say that? Because that's just what I think.
Instinct in us where we will not, don't matter. He could literally be laying up under me, girl, and I will not roll over his ass. But anyway, we slept like that all night.
No one cares.
He missed me just like I missed him. Anyway, guys, listen. I wanted to share something with you guys. I don't want you guys to feel obligated at all. But I did make a registry for my new place. And I wanted to share it with y'all.
I made a registry for my new place and I wanted to share it with you guys. Well, of course, because you want people to buy you stuff. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. It's to loosen it around her big back and neck. Yeah, I mean, but I also think she thinks it's a look. So wait, she just did a pinned comment and stated this wasn't elective surgery. Who wasn't elective surgery? Who, Keesha? I don't know if I said it was elective surgery. She got her boobs done. I mean, maybe the assumption is it's elective. Look, maybe she had problems with her surgery. Girl, we don't know. So, okay, it's not elective. Thanks for watching, Keesha. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and make sure your notifications are set to all.
I thought it would be cute. like we could do this and then I can open it in front of y'all.
What's cute about a registry and you're moving from pillar to post and living from hand to mouth? You didn't have the money to move. Some Mr. Fictitious is out here giving you money to move in. You think it's cute. You go to the indigent patient maternity clinic to get a pregnancy test. You're going to the Medicaid clinic because if you were at the OBGYN, they would have just brought you in for your pregnancy test and then had you sit with your doctor. But you're saying you're trying to trick the people into making it more than what it is. I put up a registry because I thought it would be fun. You guys could send me stuff and I can sit and open it. What the fuck? Like, are people dumb? Like, are you dumb? Who's dumb here?
The registry for my new place. And I wanted to share it with y'all. I thought it would be cute. We could do this and then I can open it in front of y'all.
Olivia, you should have sat and written something a little bit more cute because what you just said sounds dumb. There's nothing cute about a 32-year-old woman, 33, 32, 30 something, having another baby. You just had a baby a year ago. You are living from pillar to post, hand to mouth. You can't afford dish liquid, laundry detergent, or fabric softener, a broom, a Instapot, or a crock pot. People are not buying you gifts. You have people buying you necessities. These are not wants, these are needs. You can't even make your basic needs. And that's cute. There's nothing cute about that. And you opening up a pack of sponges is not cute. You trying to lift a king size mattress off the floor to put on a $119 frame is not cute. You asking the people to buy a potty trainer for a little boy who's got a daddy that does everything. Why there are baby items on there? Can you explain? I thought he has a father that does everything, provides everything, has deep pockets, and is in love with you.
And yeah,
she can't even look at the camera because she knows she's fugazi at this moment.
And then I can open it in front of y'all, and yeah. But you guys I don't want you guys to feel obligated to buy anything.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Girl.
Yeah. But you guys I don't want you guys to feel obligated to buy anything. You guys don't have to. Nothing like that. It's just like household stuff and stuff that obviously I need help with. So if you guys want to.
So why not lead in with that? Guys, I'm going through a rough time. See, that's too much like doing the right thing. Guys, I'm going through a rough time. I really feel bad about asking, or I don't give a fuck about asking. Any of you guys who just got your check, do you mind do me a solid and throw me a few things? Because I come over here and you know, do the least for the most. Um, I don't know, but yeah, there's nothing cute about what you just asked.
I'm gonna drop the link right here for my registry. It will also be in the description box when I end the live. Girl, yes, they are. He sweats. It don't even matter. AJ doesn't even have to.
Loyalty gang gets on my nerves. She's talking about something and then either someone's behind in the chat and commenting or just somebody wants to shift the conversation. It's like, can sometimes you just let people talk?
Be wearing anything. He could just be literally wearing a diaper and he sweats. But all my kids were like that, especially the boys.
Thank you, TS. Welcome,
But
welcome,
Ryan is like that
welcome.
too.
Thank you. Thank you,
The thing
sis.
with Ryan is she likes to sleep on top of me. Like I'll be laying next to her and she'll wake up and she'll get on top of me and she'll fall back to sleep. Oh, my baby. My baby, my baby, my baby. God.
She's ridiculous. This whole hoarder setup behind her is for shame. It's for shame.
I don't know why I'm so emotional. I just miss my kids, y'all. But I don't like to show this on here because
I love it.
this is not
Show
for
it.
that.
Show it more. I bet you got some gifts. I bet you got some gifts. Hold on. Let's see. Is it gonna flip this screen? I hope not. Let's see. It's for shame. Let me see. Is this her stuff? Okay, hold on. I'm just kidding. Okay. Move this comment. Guys, remind me where we are with the comment. TS again, thank you, sis. I appreciate you supporting. I've gone an entire life thus far without begging. Girl, so have a lot of people too. You know what I mean? Sad. I raised 5 kids, including a set of twins, and only had one baby shower. This girl, we could talk about that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. And if it's on your family's heart and they're like, look, put up a registry, or your friends ask you, the ladies, your friends, your college mates, your sorority sisters, your cousins, whomever, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? They might ask you, hey, put something up. We'd like to, send a gift. Everything isn't always wants. It's everything isn't just always needs, it's wants. Your sister might want to send you a christening gown. Your friend might want to buy you that cool buggy that she just got. You know what I mean? Like it could be any reason, but showers are, my opinion, should be gifts. Nice layettes, cute clothes, a little pair of Jordans, a beautiful bassinet, like things that are gift worthy. I mean, and not saying Pampers are not gift worthy, because they absolutely are. It's nice to, leave a shower and you see the family has 6 months worth of Pampers. That's awesome, right? Not only from a convenience perspective, it racks up, right? So that's a wonderful gift, right? Or wonderful gifts to include. What I'm saying is that this woman moves to a new apartment and because, let's just talk about this for a second, because she's not paying for it, she don't care. So let's venture to guess some of Olivia's furniture was rented. Okay, that could be a good possibility, which a definite possibility, right? Some of it was rented. So that's stuff that didn't have to be moved. Um, things that were purchased, like the Costway furniture that she got for the girls and for Christian, guess what? It was free. She didn't pay for it. So what does she care? Nothing. So did it got left behind? Maybe she sold it before she left for cash. Who knows? This stuff, again, will be left behind. When she decides to leave and go wherever she decides to go, that's where it's going to be. Okay? So let's see. So she had like 62 items on here, and there's 48 left, which you guys do the math. Seems like about what, 14 things were purchased. So she's still looking for a computer chair. She's looking for stools. She's looking for baking pans and a rug, rugs, towels, a utensil holder, kitchen towels, toaster, runner, microwave, shower curtain rod, Instapot, or what is that? An air fryer, mixer, cutting boards. See, this wouldn't even be happening right now for not your greed. If people could hold on and be better stewards of the things that they purchase and the charity that they've already been given, you wouldn't even have to collect these items. But sis brought her makeup with her instead of bringing whatever she had that was more important than makeup. Okay, sis, you're already knocked up again. Okay. Ice trays, fancy ice. Sis needs fancy ice, guys. She needs this in Orca round ice cube with lid and bin for freezer, ice ball maker mold with container, 66 pieces. Girl, you don't need sphere ice. And the only, like, if this was someone who wasn't begging for the kindness of strangers, I wouldn't have a problem with this list. I still actually really don't. But at the end of the day, if you can't afford to get your security deposit, what makes you think you can afford to do a juicer extractor? Do you know how expensive juicing is? Do you know how expensive real fruit is? When have we seen you with a watermelon or a cantaloupe? Girl, when have we seen you with a bag of spinach? Okay? Cleaning supplies, bath mats, brooms. I don't know. Girl, plates. Girl, Downy Calm. Can someone get her the Downy Calm? Because she does need that. Girl, maybe that will keep her from going live all night. Clorox cleanup wipes. Girl, everything. You just need one stack of plates. Really? That's all you need is one. Since you're going for needs, why wouldn't you just put 10 stacks? Let people, like, let them send it to you like a pack of diapers. I almost feel like some of this stuff is gonna run right back to the store. Because that's the gag. So I've heard. I think, whatever. Anyway, $5 gift card. Oh, okay. You just want a $5. It's uh pots and pans, abyssal, and a Swiffer. Okay. Let's see. Fran, you crack me up. I mean, let's just talk about it for real. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? Um, Girl. You know what? We'll take a look. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Um, Girl, that thing gonna be creaking. It only holds up to 250 pounds. Okay, it's a mesh polyurethane. The seat width, Olivia, I hope you check this out. The dimensions are 16 by 16.54 length. Width is, so the seat, the actual cushion is 17 8.1 inches wide. Girl, you better purchase it. Maybe that's for the kids. It's a 12-pound chair, basically. It's 11.9 pounds, and the weight capacity is 250. That is not the chair for you, sis. You might want to go back and find another chair. You might need like one of these, like something a little more sturdy. Well, that's 270. My God. Let's see. Is there something that we can try and help sis find an adequate chair? Oh, look at the little princess baby shark chairs. Look at that. Hold on. We'll click on that in a second. Let's see. It doesn't say the weight capacity, but that's important, girl. 250. Let's look at the little chair. Aw. Look at these little multi learning, learn at home, eat your meals, have a seat chairs. Isn't that cute? Okay. Huh. Anywho, let's go back to the registry. Are we back? Okay. Good call out, Erica. That was a very good point. Let's see what's been purchased so far. We've got floor lamps, $9.87. Two of them. They look like the same thing. We've got a 14-inch black metal smart base for a king size bed. Is there a description? £750. So she can get her freak on that. Maximum weight is 750 pounds. Keep in mind the mattress weighs something, and then the human that will lay on it. Okay. Towels, trash can, shower liner, crock pot, the Learn to Go potty in teal, a set of knives, a 20-piece set of forks and knives, some mixing bowls, and some utensils. I just venture to guess that people are tired. I'm going to be honest. People might just be tired of constantly buying for someone who doesn't seem to want to do for themselves, who has a certain level of arrogance that maybe feels like they're too good for a job, like a traditional outside of social media job. Like if you need to get your coins up, there is nothing wrong for going for a quick hustle, get your money together and keep it moving, right? Like I would think, especially if that's your situation. But if you need spatulas and other cooking utensils, you might want to go and get that. And maybe you need to clock in somewhere. But now the fact that she's pregnant, God only knows. This to me is one of these types of women too who doesn't want to have a traditional job. She wants to make her money on the internet, but she's so immersed in what's going on behind the scenes and all of this foolishness that she has taken herself off track. She can't even focus on her content anymore. Okay. And I know we all say she doesn't have any content, but I mean, anything is content. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just sit there and eat. Okay. But you kind of do have to have a personality. She should not need anything. She had it all. But you know what, Verena? Absolutely. But because you know how we always say to the kids, yeah, you don't care because you didn't have to pay for it. You tore it up. You don't know what it takes to make a dollar. You don't know, you don't know, right? So because people are constantly giving, and she didn't have to pay for it, she don't care. The stuff she paid for, she brought with her, like her makeup, all of her little her Mac computer, all of the things, right? Um, if she didn't pay for it and it doesn't matter to her, girl, that stuff probably stayed right where it was, or she was over there on OfferUp or Facebook or whatever, and probably had people coming and pick stuff up and selling it. Let's see. Why keep getting pregnant when you can't afford? Well, Arlene, because you've got good sense. That's a question for you. This woman, to justify her foolishness, says it's a blessing from God. Okay. Yeah. Children are blessings, but don't think that you can't be given a lesson in a blessing. You know what I mean? Sis might just want to get to the good stuff the hard way. You know, maybe sis is just never satisfied. So, sometimes they say be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. So you wanted another baby. Maybe she's sitting there praying for another family to replace the children. We talked about this a year ago when she had AJ. At the end of the day, you know, my first thought when she was pregnant with AJ was that it could help her from having a nervous breakdown because I know this woman was probably in a major depression, and help her refocus. But what did it do? Now she's got the bright idea that she wants to just keep pushing. Now she says it's her only baby. It is her last one. Whatever, girl. Nobody cares. It's your uterus. Have as many babies as you want. You know what I'm saying? You put up 60 items and you have almost 100,000 subscribers. Are you kidding me? And these things are not even expensive. This thing should have been sold out in 24 hours, but it's a testament to what you're doing out here. If Olivia's in the bushes, I want you to know there's a reason why I only think 14 things were purchased. Sis, you have a lot of people following you. You got people on Instagram, you got people on multi platforms, but 14 things were purchased.
Hold on, y'all.
So she took a cry break, and then now she's going to come back crying about Jacky O.
Hold on, y'all.
Girl, as her macaroni and cheese bowl is sitting off to the side right there.
Sorry.
Rather than say, I'm indigent, I'm going through a horrible time, I'm broke, daddy's gone, I don't know who my baby father is. What? This is what she's doing. Now she's gonna go into a whole nother set of lies. She's gonna use a trending topic to capture these coins.
We're gonna end this in a minute. I'm just gonna leave the link up here. I'll use AJ's onesie. No, it's just hard, you guys. It's hard. And I try not to let myself get upset. But this stuff with this Jacky O girl, and me thinking
Me personally, I don't believe she was upset about Jacky O. This is a trigger. It's just a trigger. It's a mom who's gone from her kids. Olivia, you walked away. You did the most. You antagonized your situation is completely different. This lady went to have surgery. And something horrible happened. You were doing horrible things on the internet to people and to your family, and embarrassing the fuck out of people and doing things like not taking kids to school. Just all the things, you know what you were doing. That's why you don't have your kids. But see, the thing is, you're not dead. Sis is dead. Why are you're not sad over her? Girl, I guarantee she wasn't even following this chick. And if she was, I doubt it. I just doubt it. I think that she is triggered by a trending topic. She's in the middle of moving. She's pregnant. She's broke. She's begging for needs on the internet, and sis is feeling sorry for herself. But you need to get yourself together. That's it, and that's all. Get yourself together. Only time Olivia gets herself together is to come on the internet and think she's shitting on someone because she thinks she's so damn cute. Rather than getting dressed for herself, putting herself together as a woman, she's coming to try to shit on people, to try to come out here like she's the baddest bitch. If you like, we already talked about the bet, like, we don't even, I'm not gonna even go down that route of the Ajax and fabric softener and stuff. It's giving crackhead. It's giving, I'm gonna return everything. It's giving, I need cash. It's giving, they probably already have a box for you in the kitchen with stuff from the pantry. Okay.
Like, I'm just not around my kids. It just really got to me, but nobody knows.
It's not, Jacky O is not around her kids. Jacky O passed away. You did the most.
How hard and what I go through. Like, nobody understands what.
Nobody wants to understand. You don't think a mother, even just thinking of the nightmare scenario of a divorce, a pregnancy while divorcing from with another man's baby, your husband has a new lady who always has a smile on her face, and now he's got a smile on his face, and your kids living with that lady. Like, I don't have to be in that position to know I would die. I would want to die. I would be embarrassed. I would be humiliated, and I would feel some type of way. Like, no one has to be in your position. Girl, you don't think we know how you must feel? You don't know how you must feel. You're the one who's breaking down now a year later and expect people to care. But we don't. When we could have cared, you were being a bitch.
I go through. Anyway, it's okay because I'm gonna see my kids very soon, so it's okay. It's okay. Sorry, y'all. Just think about Ryan. Just make me upset. But I'm good. Sorry.
You weren't thinking about Ryan when you took a 1-year-old across the country away from her father. You didn't think about her. But you started playing a game that you eventually lost.
I'm good, y'all. This is like every day. I break down like this once a day, honestly.
Well, you should.
But it's okay. I'm all right, you guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I told you guys about the boredom, when your kids are your life and they get...
How are you sitting around bored? How are you sitting? See, anybody who put a credit card and bought her them spatulas or that bed, sis is actually forming her lips to say she's bored. Let me tell you something. When I got laid off from work 3 years ago, I was like, and the world shut down for the pandemic. You know what I did? I was like, you know what? I can work my YouTube channel now. Not just from, YouTube, but from I'm going to grow my channel. I'm going to go live I need something to do. See, I was like, not that we're just worker bees, but at the end of the day, I knew I needed something to do. I knew I needed to keep busy. I knew I needed to feel like I had a job. Okay? And I clock in here like it's a job. That's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? This woman is sitting around talking about she's bored, but she can't buy fabric softener and probably can't buy sanitary well, she don't need sanitary napkins right now. She can't buy damn toilet paper. She had toilet paper on her list. But you're bored. You know how many women I see damn near about to give birth at work? Whether it's a corporate setting, Lowe's, a grocery store, out at the at the plant nursery, back in the day, going into the daycare, and some of the teachers pregnant, school teachers pregnant, nurses pregnant, doctors pregnant. Do you know how many people work up until the very I worked up until my last day. I worked up until the I think maybe I worked till Friday, and then that Wednesday or Thursday I was going in for the birth. Okay? Cuz they induced me at 39 weeks and had gestational diabetes and had big pork chop feet too. Girl, everywhere I went they were asking me did I have toxemia? Okay? Or preeclampsia or whatever, and I was like, "No." It was awful. Okay. I was definitely wearing flip flops towards the end. Okay. Um, this woman is sitting here talking about she's bored.
Taken from you.
When your kids are your life, this is what she's going to say. When you're,
That's what I'm saying. Like when I told you guys about the boredom, when your kids are your life and they get taken from you, it's so hard to find a purpose again.
get up, wash your ass, clean some clothes, go make some money somewhere. Waitress, bartend, work at a bookstore, go to the gym, post videos, go to the library, take a class, volunteer.
Because that's your purpose, being a mother. But it's okay.
You could tell Stella was a welfare mom, so she thinks momming full time means getting a check or having someone pay your bills. That's it. And because she found something that in a way is almost like a check, and um she can just post nonsense and make a coin off of it. But now it's hard because she is getting criticized like crazy. And the messed up thing where she messed up her bag is that she started paying attention to it. Okay. She started paying attention to it and it's messed her up.
Because like I said, I've overcame so much. And I will continue to overcome things. It's just sometimes I get overwhelmed by the thought of how much I miss them. That's all. But
Well, that's your punishment. You get the bitter with the sweet. Okay. You got AJ and then you miss your children. So you have the sweet of having a one child to care for, but you got to deal with the bitter of your fuck up, and that's it. So thank God, instead of sitting there crying and being grateful that they are thriving and happy and being well taken care of while you are in the midst of bullshit, you're sitting crying because you want to hold on. You can't even buy fabric softener, sis. What are you going to do with 3 more kids? I can't wait for this
anyway,
summer. I can't
I'm going to
wait.
see them soon. That's all that matters. Okay. So let me drop this link, y'all. If you want to help with the registry, I thought it would be cute. Like, back in the day.
There is nothing cute about your registry. There's nothing cute about it. I don't see one cute thing. I don't see any cute items, and I don't see anything cute about this list. The list is opposite of cute.
Okay. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, you guys. I thought it would be cute that we could do like a registry opening video, and I could do that with you guys. But I'll leave the link, and if you guys want to,
These weirdos. Is there a chat? Is there a chat here? Was this a live? This was a live, right? Um, I don't see it. Oh, here we go. You're okay, Liv. Therapy, baby. I truly believe in that. This trauma needs to be walked through in therapy. Girl, she's probably insulted by that comment. Sending hugs. My heart breaks for you. Yes, sad. It was Mother's Day of huge hugs. You're an amazing person. You're a good mom. The kid's going to be there the whole summer. I'm so glad you will be with them soon. Hold your head up, Liv. No, girl, she makes more money. She doesn't know how to hold her head up. It's either down in the dumpers or it's either down in the dumps or popping her shit.
You guys can get some stuff off of there, or something, not stuff, but get something off of there. And if you don't want to, I completely understand that as well. Let me share the link. Oh, I don't know if it's even dropping in correctly. It's probably not dropping in correctly. Well, I'll leave it. Because I dropped it, but
you're not allowed to be adorable. You're not allowed to be adorable in tears. Ha ha. I hope it makes you giggle.
I'm so glad.
Lovey, releasing is natural. They'll be back with mama soon, God willing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Leah. I love you, girl. Yeah, definitely nay.
Ooh, girl. What about the baby shower?
I'm so emotional. You guys.
That's what I also think. She's also pregnant. Like,
do this because I like to do this, you know? I love y'all and I love connecting with y'all.
Girl, do you imagine what slump-a-dump place she's going to be living in?
It makes me sad that everything people say about my kids and I, because
I don't have a problem. The web kids are just fine to me. They're lovely. Sis, the critique falls on your shoulders. Nobody's talking about your family. Look, these poor kids got a whole schlorish ass mom. I mean, girl, it's unfortunate that the kids have to deal with your bullshit. These are innocent babies. That's the problem. Nobody has anything to say about the kids. I mean, look, when you don't fix their hair, it's dry and brittle. That's you, boo boo. When you don't take them to school and they're failing and have to go to summer school, that's you, boo boo. These kids are getting A's, they're getting certificates, they're getting recognized, they're going to award ceremonies, they're looking cute, they are excelling in sports, they are happy, they are physically fit, they are fed, they are shining, shining, shining. All of this winning. And now they get to come to you for the summer. Isn't that fun? Girl.
We're closer than ever. You know what I mean? We really are.
A mess.
But people interpret everything as something bad.
Shining, 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 shining. All of this winning.
Ryan is still my
I'm about to lose my mind.
And she's so close to her mommy. That's just all there is to it. It just brings
Girl, Ryan was having her best life at the water park yesterday. And did you guys catch Ryan dancing to I Just Want to Yah, Body Yada Yah? Ryan is a good little dancer, okay? They're having their best life. They're enjoying dad. And I'm sure they're going to be happy to see their mom. But when they get there and there's nothing to do and they're back in a shoebox and mommy hasn't set up any kind of camp or crafts or pool, I guess we're going to see what Mama Stella cooks up or Raquel, if they're going to have a cousin camp. Maybe they'll do some cousin camp and that'll good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they need to switch between the mommies, between Raquel and Olivia. 1 week one's responsible for activities and fun, and then the next week, okay? And I don't know. They can figure it out, but they might need to have cousin camp.
She can't be with her mommy, you know, because when she's with
Girl,
me,
daddy,
that little
girl.
girl
Hold
does
on.
not
We hadn't
leave
done
my
this the whole
side,
time.
you know.
Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, what you gonna do when a nigga come for you? What you gonna do when I put that gun on you?
Girl, what was that she just said?
You know how Ryan was? That's still my Ryan. That's still how she is. All my kids are like that, though. They're so attached to me. So my heart doesn't only feel like this for me. It mostly feels like this for them because I feel like I bear so much of my own pain.
I just wonder what it's like to sit, not that she's making up her feelings right now, but I just wonder how it feels to be on the surface, like every emotion to be at the precipice at every moment. You know what I mean? Like be so emotional, right? So much in your feelings. I cannot imagine how much of a burden that must be to have so much unresolved garbage that you have to see and feel everything. You know what I'm saying? Like when people are like, "Ooh, was that shade? Was that? Was that?" Everything is not shade. Sometimes something's just a sentence. Sometimes something just is what it is. Sometimes something is worthy to be emotional over, right? I just can't imagine being in my feelings so much, so often, and so triggered. How much of a burden that would be. I I'm not gonna lie. I would need a prescription. I will be calling my doctor and say, I am in my feelings and I need some help. I cannot function. I am constantly thinking about stuff I don't want to think about. And I'm overreacting about everything. I am lost in the fucking sauce and I am damn near going broke because I can't do shit. Can you please call me in something? Depression leads to anxiety. Anxiety leads to depression. We've talked about this a million times. Look up the depression wheel. Look up the I think it's called the depression wheel. But if you are depressed, it leads to anxiety. Anxiety leads to depression. It's like a vicious circle. Um, and that's it. That's it, and that's all.
But I also have so much of their pain because I feel their pain no matter
Those
how
kids
far
look
we are.
very happy.
I still feel how they feel. And it's just like an instinct thing that you get when you're a mother.
It's just it's a coping mechanism. These kids are little. They don't even understand to the scope of what is going on. And you are thinking that's what they're feeling. You don't know that for show for show.
You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys understand. But anyway, I don't think I can drop the link in here. So, girl, for real. Jackie, seriously. I can't even pee without that girl following me in the bathroom. I mean, it's how she's always been. But it's crazy because all of them are like that. Robin's going to be 10 and Robin is like that. Robin follows me to the bathroom, y'all. So I'm happy for all of us that we'll be together very soon. And
Girl.
you know, it's good. It's a good thing. She's my mini me. I know. Yeah, that's true, Sharon. That's true. But listen, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Ugh, I can't believe I did this. Fucking hate crying on fucking YouTube. Oh God. Anyway.
Oh well.
I love
And
you guys.
if you hated it so much, you would have taken it down. Well, not taken it down. You could have put it on members, whatever. But you left it up, so obviously you don't hate it that much.
So much. And this is what I'm gonna
Girl,
do.
this is my
I'm
jam
gonna
too.
drop the link in my description box below. If you guys want to buy something off the register, you can. I'll also put in the community tab because I don't know how people are gonna see it. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I can't post it in here. It's not letting me. I tried to post it from my other page, but it's not letting me. But I love you guys. I'm about to look at AJ. If you guys want to help, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll post the link. I'll put it on my community board. And then I'll wait until you guys send stuff so we can do like an unboxing video. Because I want to do that with you guys. You know, if you guys don't.
Let me just get the most out of this I can. So that way I can turn it into content. I can post a video. And for all of you guys who didn't send anything, you guys can send cash apps and super chats and all of the things. We know how this works, Liv. Come on now. Come on. Stop it.
Donate things. I want to show you guys and I want to thank everybody individually. You know, that's important to me. But I love you guys so much. I'm moving in very soon. So the next time you guys probably see me live, I'll probably be in the new place. So look forward to that. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, guys. Embarrassing, whatever. Look, there's nothing wrong with needing help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. The thing that is wrong with this whole thing, and this is just my opinion, it comes up every 6 months to a year, and this is solely square on your shoulders. A woman talking about being bored but is laying up, getting pregnant by randoms. You don't get my sympathy, sis. If you would have been at a job, maybe you wouldn't be pregnant right now. If you would have been at a job, maybe you wouldn't got pregnant the first time. If you would have been at a job, and I'm not saying YouTube is not a job. I'm saying if you're bored, if you have everything done and you still have time, do something else, okay? Or enjoy. Only boring people get bored, okay? I'm never bored. I'm sure some of you never bored. There's always something to do. And I don't believe that Olivia was bored because Olivia found time to keep herself occupied. She didn't miss out on going to the beach club and going having drink. She didn't miss out on jumping into Ubers and going out to go meet people. She didn't miss out on going on live stream. She didn't miss out on Bigo. She didn't miss out on Instagram. She didn't miss out on a lot of things. Sis didn't seem bored to me. Sis found stuff to occupy her time, and that's why she was going for ultrasounds last week. Okay. Can we talk about that? Can we get for real? There's no boredom there. Sis won't bored. Sis bored now. Sis bored now. Okay. Anything. Co-op with another mommy. Yeah. I mean, whatever. Clean up your sister's house. Show her that you appreciate her. Hey, Dr. A. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I will do my best to come back a little bit later and we'll address some comments or whatever else is going on. And that's it. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a wonderful day, girl. Whole clown. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not super duper sympathetic to this situation because I feel like it's all avoidable. And also, I have no sympathy for people who are not a good steward of your blessings. When you are blessed, to show your appreciation and gratitude for blessings, you are what is called a good steward. That means you take care of it, you treasure it, you hold on to it, and that's how you show your appreciation. Somebody who can walk away from gifts and things that they had been given, situation after situation after situation, and not be good stewards does not deserve to be blessed again with the same shit. Okay? You just don't. This is my opinion. I'm not running the list, so it doesn't matter to me. People can do whatever they want. If people want to buy her stuff, go for it. But at the end of the day, I just think that times ran out. Like it's beyond redonkulous. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch.
Whatever. There's different technicalities to the shit. But I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Like 5 hours away.
All right.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.